Hey guys, welcome to Omelette Eats. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome. Please subscribe, turn on post notifications for alerts on when I post. And today I'm going to be making Spanish omelet or tortilla española, which is a frittata type of dish served tapas style. So breakfast, brunch, lunch. And it's super easy to make. It only has a few ingredients: potatoes, onions, eggs, spices. That's it. It's all about the technique, so we're going to be looking at that together. So the way we're going to be making this Spanish omelet is we're going to be cooking but not frying the potatoes and onions in oil first. It's going to be a neutral oil, not olive oil, because olive oil burns quickly and the neutral oil won't give it that much of a strong flavor. So then we're going to take out the potatoes and onions, and then we're going to add eggs and spices, and we're going to mix that all together, and then we're going to fry it, flip it, fry it again, and then that's it. It's really easy. It's perfect for brunch, for picnics, it's perfect hot or cold, however way you like it. And you also can add anything you want inside. So you can add chorizo, you can add bacon, you can add any different type of vegetable you want. I hope you try it, and if you do, let me know. It's delicious. So without further ado, here's the video. First, you're going to peel 3 or 4 russet potatoes, depending on how big they are. Then you're going to slice them about 1/8 of an inch. If you have a mandolin, you can use that instead, but I just had a knife. Make sure to keep them in water until you use them so that they don't oxidize and brown. Then you're going to cut an onion in half and take off the root and the tips, and then slice them to get onion wings, which is what you see right there. White onions are better for this recipe because they're sweeter and milder. You're going to need a lot of neutral oil for this recipe because you're going to be poaching the potatoes and onions. So heat that over medium heat and then dry your potatoes, making sure there's not water so that you don't get splatter. Then once the oil is heated, drop your potatoes in. I recommend using a bigger skillet if you have one, but this was the only size I had. Once all your potatoes are in, make sure that they're all submerged under the oil. If any potatoes are sticking, make sure to separate them so that they don't stay raw in between. While the potatoes are still firm, add your onions. Make sure the potatoes are not getting browned. Gently and carefully mix until all the onions are submerged. If you need to, do this in batches. Once you can stick a fork in the potatoes, you're good to take them out on a sheet tray and let them cool. You can strain any residue and keep the oil for another use. Then you're going to crack 6 eggs and whisk that all together until no streaks remain. Then add the cooled potato mixture into the egg mixture. I emphasize on cooled because if you add hot potatoes to the mixture, it's going to scramble the eggs. Then gently fold so you don't break the potatoes, and make sure the egg mixture covers everything. Then you're going to season generously with salt and pepper and anything else you might like: chili flakes, paprika, whatever you want. This is also a good time to add any add-ins you'd like to add. For example, bacon, chorizo, whatever you want.
Here's what you do. You just fold it in.
Okay, I don't know how to fold.
Then add a 1/4 cup of the remaining oil mixture from earlier and heat that over medium. Once hot, add your egg mixture gently. Make sure that the liquid goes all the way to the bottom and that the potatoes are flattened. Make sure that the potatoes are completely submerged in the egg mixture. If there's any issues with appearance, it's okay because there's 2 sides to the omelet and we can pick the better side. Once the eggs are cooked on the sides and start to set in the middle, it's time to flip the omelet. There are 1,000 ways that this could go wrong, so just be very, very slow and careful. Gently push the omelette off the pan and onto a plate, making sure not to break it. Then put the pan on top of the omelette. Slide the plate down, making sure not to burn yourself, and then flip it. Add the pan back to the medium heat and flatten it out, making sure to tuck in any potatoes. Cook it for another 5 minutes and then let it rest on a cutting board. And that's it. That's how you make a Spanish omelet or a tortilla de papas. And it's perfect for picnics, it's perfect for brunch. Cut that up, serve it with some chives or sour cream and dill, and enjoy. Well, there you have it, folks. A Spanish omelet, a tortilla española, which is basically potatoes, onions, and eggs. Now, you can serve it with cheese on top, and I served it with sour cream and sumac. So it's gonna give it a nice tangy taste. And why don't we just try it together? This is when you bring yours and try it with me. It's a little messy. Oh yeah, it's so good. Well, that's all I have for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. Tell me why. And I'll see you next time on Omelette Eats.